All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Metal Baseball Jumbo to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live at eBay Live. Also, mention no purchase necessary. You can link down in the description. Come on, Justin Tucker. I think he's in trouble for doing the opposite of that. No audio. It's good on our end. Box number 1. Press proof for Bryce Rayner. Don't be saying that. It doesn't really help you, I don't think. I can tell you that you need to unmute it yourself or like restart it, but you won't know that I'm saying that. Nick Kurtz, 9/12. Braden Taylor, out of 125. Liam Peterson, 2/5. Tommy White, out of 135. Ethan Anderson, 11/25. Jalen Flores, 2/25. Joey Loperfido, 12/12. Jonathan Santucci, 4/8. Joseph Lugo, 5/20. Juan Nunez, 5/15. Nick Kurtz, 1/1. Lucas Shaw, top 100 die cut, 3/8. And Travis Bazzana, 1/1. As long as the Mets got sound, we're happy. Victor Scott, press proof number 2. Cooper Pratt, out of 185. Greg Maddux, out of 185. Victor Scott, out of 185. Adrian Beltre, 1/1. Max Bellew, 8/9. RJ Cope, 6/15. Seth Hernandez, 3/15. Tyler Bremner, 2/25. Zebby Matthews, 3/12. Chase Dollander, 4/9. Caleb Boner, 1/3. Caitlin Culpepper, 4/8. And Roman Anthony, 9/10. Box number 3, Santiago Suarez, press proof. Cal Ripken Jr., 10/12. Max Bellew, 5/25. Young Fernandez out of 185. Fernando Tatis, 1/1. Boston Bateman, 11/15. Caleb Boner, 1/1. Brian Snitker and Dusty Baker, 6/8 dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Brady Ebel, 18/25. Colt Emerson, 24/35. Dean Moss, 6/6. Chase Burns, 2/8. Cam Kojal, 1/1. And Ricky Henderson, 8/8. Jackson Churio, press proof. Jamie Rodriguez, 3/6. Ronald Acuna, 12/15. Caden Dana, out of 185. Landon Rupp, out of 185. Cooper Pratt, 2/20. Caden Dana, 1/1. Caden Bodine, 18/25. Caleb Durbin, 4/10. Cam Kojal, printing play 1/1. Daniel Savette, 12/25. Dwight Gooden, 3/5. Sebastian Walcott, 10/15. And triple auto, PJ Orlando, Connor Griffin, and Bryce Rayner. 12 of 15. Josue to Paula. Press proof. Travis Bazana out of 185. Roderick Arias, 2 of 3. Logan Evans, 8 of 8. Nolan Ryan out of 185. Darryl Strawberry, 1 of 1. George Lombard Jr., 2 of 7. Tommy Troy, 9 of 15. Brady House, 2 of 15. Moises Ballesteros, 5 of 8. Cash Mayfield, 10 of 25. Kobe Mayo, 5 of 5. Connor Griffin, 27 of 35. And Chase Burns, 3 of 3. Braden Taylor, press proof. Jung-Hoo Lee, 13 of 20. Hagen Smith out of 185. Kevin Gravach out of 185. Daniel Espanio, 15 of 20. Liam Peterson, 29 of 35. Nolan Souza, 4 of 8. Quinn Young, 31 of 35. Rock Chalosky, 2 of 5. Santiago Suarez, 9 of 12. Will Gasparino, 11 of 25. Adolfo Sanchez, 2 of 3. Stieber King, 3 of 20. And Lazaro Montes, 10 of 35. Box number 7. Logan Evans, press proof. Ricky Henderson, out of 185. Chase Burns, 23 of 25. Mike Schmidt, out of 185. Roman Anthony, out of 185. PJ Orlando, 3 of 25. Joe Girardi, 2 of 2. Zach DeZenzo, 8 of 35. Ethan Petrie, 1 of 25. Victor Scott, 3 of 10. RJ Austin, 4 of 5. Jimmy Key, 1 of 1. Cam Smith, 7 of 8. And Spencer Jones, Lunar Rarity, 4 of 10. And final box to break. Good luck, everybody. After this, we'll do a hit recap and take care of the randoms. Take a break from breaks for a while. No, sir. We are working with eBay Live starting Thursday through Saturday, doing sudden death live auctions on eBay Live. So we are going to be strictly on eBay Live, just auctioning all day pretty much. Caden Dana, top 100 press proof. Pulling out a lot of higher end wax, especially on Saturday. Like Eminence football, NT basketball, NT football, that kind of stuff. Eduardo Tate, 20 of 35. Johnny Bench, out of 185. Dale Murphy, out of 185. Gavin Turley, 17 of 35. David Matoma, 3 of 25. Eduardo Tate, 12 of 35. Eric Petoni, 1 of 9. Gavin Turley, 17 of 25. Jeremy Rodriguez, 11 of 15. Landon Rupp, 3 of 15. Seth Hernandez, 5 of 5. Josue DePaula, 2 of 15. And Leo DeVries, 4 of 35. Close us out. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our randoms. Yeah, we'll be back to regular schedule and programming on next Monday. For the hits, Bryce Rayner, Victor Scott, Santiago Suarez, Jackson Churio, goes way to Paula, Braden Taylor, Logan Evans, and Caden Dana. Nick Kurtz, Braden Taylor, Liam Peterson, Tommy White, Ethan Anderson, Jalen Flores, Joey Loperfido, Jonathan Santucci, Joseph Lugo, Juan Nunez, Nick Kurtz, Lucas Shaw, Travis Bazzano, Adrian Beltre, Cooper Pratt, Greg Maddox, Victor Scott, Max Bellew, RJ Cope, Seth Hernandez, Tyler Bremner, Zebby Matthews, Chase Dollander, Caleb Bomer, Caitlin Culpepper, Roman Anthony, Cal Ripken Jr., Max Bellew, Yanquiel Fernandez, Fernando Tatis, Boston Bateman, Caleb Bomer, Brady Ebel, Colt Emerson, Dean Moss, Chase Burns, Cam Kojal, Ricky Henderson, Jeremy Rodriguez, Ronald Acuna Jr., Caden Dana, Landon Rupp, Cooper Pratt, Caden Dana, Caden Bodine, Caleb Durbin, Cam Kojal, Daniel Savette, Dwight Gooden, Sebastian Walcott. Kurtz's money, that it is. Travis Bazzano, Roger Arias, Logan Evans, Nolan Ryan, Daryl Strawberry, George Lombard Jr., Tommy Troy, Brady House, Moises Ballesteros, Cash Mayfield, Kobe Mayo, Connor Griffin, Chase Burns, Junghoo Lee, Hagen Smith, Gavin Gravok, Daniel Espanol, Liam Peterson, Nolan Souza, Quinn Young, Rock Chalosky, Santiago Suarez, Will Gasparino, Adolfo Sanchez, Seaver King, Lazaro Montez, Ricky Henderson, Chase Burns, Mike Schmidt, Roman Anthony, PJ Orlando, Joe Girardi, Zach Zenzo, Ethan Petrie, Victor Scott, RJ Austin Jr., Jimmy Key, Cam Smith, Spencer Jones, Eduardo Tate, Johnny Bench, Dale Murphy, Gavin Turley, David Matoma, Eduardo Tate, Eric Petoni, Gavin Turley, Jeremy Rodriguez, Landon Rupp, Seth Hernandez, Josue DePaula, Leo DeVries. And headed to random.org, get a dual auto of Brian Snitker and Dusty Baker, and PJ Orlando, Connor Griffin, and Bryce Rayner. That'll do it for baseball. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Wednesday morning. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Football in a few minutes. First, we're going to knock these two out at random.org. Be back with that in just a second. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through your high to be valid for us. Well, that took forever. Going to go 5 times on each random, starting off with Big Brian and Dusty. That is 4 times. 2 plus 3 is 5. Final roll. That'd be Dusty Baker coming out on top. Congratulations. And triple auto, PJ Orlando, Connor Griffin, and Bryce Rayner. That is 4 times. Final roll. Connor Griffin taking it home. Congratulations. All right, that's it for baseball. We'll be back in just a few seconds with 2025 Leaf Metal Football. See you guys then. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Football hobby to get into. Before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and TV live. Also mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Box number 1. Is this break 29? It is. Naquan Felton, 7/7. Caleb Johnson out of 149. Nick Anderson, 8/10. Daniel Melky, 6/15. Tommy Malott, 8/10. Ty Hawkins, 5/15. And Lenore Sellers, 2/2. Jordan James out of 149. Michael Watkins Jr. out of 149. Jabari Mack, 2/3. Tyler Cherry, 8/15. Brady Edmonds, 3/3. Ethan Grunkmeyer, 6/10. And Dylan Gabriel, 1/2. KC Conception, 8 of 49. Cam Coleman out of 149. Oscar Delp, 6 of 15. Landon Holly, 3 of 5. Billy Edwards Jr., 4 of 4. Harlan Berry, 4 of 5. And Caleb Jackson, Caden Durham, 14 of 25, dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those guys. Justin Tucker out of 149. Ryan Montgomery out of 149. Kendrick Law, 13 of 15. Matt Zollers, 2 of 10. Micah Hudson, 6 of 10. 1 of 1. Michael Hawkins Jr. And Cam Ward, printing plate 1 of 1. Box number 5. Luke McCaffrey, 1 of 1. Justice Haynes out of 149. Nick Harbor, 5 of 8. Colin Lacey, 6 of 8. KC Conception, 9 of 12. Peyton Thorne, 9 of 15. And Mike Singletary, William Perry, 2 of 3, dual auto. That will also be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Nico Iamastinka and Jeremiah Love out of 149. Austin Simmons, 3 of 3. Jalen Lucas, 6 of 10. Jabari Barber, 3 of 5. Kamario Taylor, 2 of 15. And Tyrone McMillan, 18 of 25. Box number 7. Mark Gronowski out of 149. Brady Cook, 1 of 1. Dylan Risk, 15 of 15. Amar Johnson, 2 of 5. Jalen Daniels, 6 of 12. Danny O'Neal, 11 of 15. And Garrett Nussmeier, 6 of 7. Chris Carter out of 149. Peyton Manning out of 149. CJ Tiller, 10 of 12. Jordan Faison, 5 of 7. Ryan Rakowski, 1 of 5. Riley Leonard, 1 of 1. And Luna Rarity, Brett Favre, 5 of 10. Travion Henderson out of 149. Edgerrin James out of 149. James Simon, 6 of 15. Jerome Miles, 2 of 2. Justin Thurman, 1 of 3. Deshaun Riddell, 1 of 3. And Darian Mensah, 7 of 8. Box number 10. Ready to play a 1 of 1 for Blake Corum. Peyton Thorne out of 49. Penny Boone, 2 of 10. Edgerrin James, 6 of 15. Raheem Sanders, 7 of 10. Xavier Restrepo, 1 of 1. And Gunnar Stockton, 7 of 10. Box 11. Keegan Croucher out of 149. Jaquez Petaway out of 149. Mason Olds Claw 2 of 8. Haynes King 14 of 15. Graham Mertz 2 of 15. Ellis Robinson 1 of 10. And George McIntyre 1 of 5. And final box to break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Jabari Barber and Earl Campbell out of 149. Isaac Urendo 2 of 7. Aaron Anderson 1 of 5. Nick Nash 1 of 5. Garrett Green 4 of 10. And Nicholas Singleton 9 of 12. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our randoms. Coming up next, we do have 2024-2025 UD Clear Cut Hockey. So stick around, you're in the right spot. For the hits, Daquan Felton, Caleb Johnson, Nick Anderson, Daniel Melky, Tommy Malott, Ty Hawkins, Lenore Sellers, Jordan James, Michael Hawkins Jr., Jabari Mack, Tyler Cherry, Brady Edmonds, Ethan Gronkmeyer, Dylan Gabriel, Casey Conception, Cam Coleman, Oscar Delp, Landon Holly, Billy Edwards Jr., Harlan Berry, Justin Tucker, Ryan Montgomery, Kendrick Law, Matt Zollers, Micah Hudson, Michael Hawkins Jr., Cam Ward, Luke McCaffrey, Justice Haynes, Nick Harbor, Colin Lacey, Casey Conception, Peyton Thorne, Nico Iamaliava, Jeremiah Love, Austin Simmons, Jalen Lucas, Jabari Barber, Mario Taylor, Tetaro McMillan, Mark Gronowski, Brady Cook, Dylan Risk, Amar Johnson, Jalen Daniels, Danny O'Neal, Garrett Nussmeyer, Chris Carter, Peyton Manning, CJ Tiller, Jordan Faison, Ryan Rakowski, Riley Leonard, Brett Favre, Travion Henderson, Edgerrin James, James Simon, Jerome Miles, Justin Thurman, Deshaun Riddell, Darian Mensah, Blake Corum, Peyton Thorne, Penny Boone, Edgerrin James, Raheem Sanders, Xavier Restrepo, Gunnar Stockton, Keegan Croucher, Jaquez Petaway, Mason Holtzclaw, Haynes King, Graham Mertz, Ellis Robinson IV, George McIntyre, Jabari Barber, Earl Campbell, Isaac Urendo, Aaron Anderson, Nick Nash, Garrett Green, and Nicholas Singleton. And headed to random.org, dual auto of Caleb Jackson and Caden Durham, and Mike Singletary, William Perry. All right, that is it for football. Thank you guys again for being here on a Wednesday morning. We are on to 2024-2025 Upper Deck Clear Cut Hockey in a few minutes. But first, we're going to head to random.org and knock these two out. We'll be back with that in just a second. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be 3 high to be valid for us. We're going to go all 12 times on each random, starting off with Caleb Jackson and Caden Durham. Let it take its sweet time. Thank you. Oh, brother, it's going to be like this the whole way. Thank you. That is 11 times. Final row. Caleb Jackson coming out on top. Congratulations. And Mike Singletary and William Perry dual auto. That is 11 times. Final rope. Mike Singletary taking it home. Congratulations. All right, that is it for football. We'll be back in a few minutes with Clear Cut Hockey. Catch you guys back here then. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024-2025 UD Clear Cut Hockey to get into. I'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and take to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we go live on eBay Live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Also, I do appreciate them for making it like that. So I don't think that's the most secure way to have that tape set up. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Dylan Cousins, 43/65. Going to the Sabres. Also, please bear with me on the pronunciation. I'm going to do my best. Hopefully not too many mistakes coming up. Jake Ottinger. Nice. For the Ducks. Oh, Stars. Saw the D. Never want to see the D like that. .410, Adam Fantilli. Going to the Blue Jackets. Canvas, 32/64. Sam Colangelo. Alright. I was looking for an auto when I read the 32/64. That's a really teeny tiny little auto. Kind of blended in really well. That is going to the Ducks, though. Braylon Nadeau for the Hurricane. Brant Clark. One of the Kings. Box number 7. Martin Necas. Box number 8. Seth Jarvis. Love the Star Class. I'm going to the Hurricanes. Box number 9, Jack Thompson for the Sharks. Brennan Ottman for the Rangers. Box 11. Lucas Cormier, Star Class for the Golden Knights. Anders Lee, Ice Gallery. Box 13. For the Golden Knights, Mark Stone. Box number 14. Marad Kushnudinov for the Wild. And bottom box of the break, box number 15. Justin Brazo for the Bruins. All right, that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Wednesday morning for some hockey. We do have more of this coming up in the near future, so look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. For the hits, Dylan Cousins out of 65. Jake Ottinger, Adam Fantilli, 410. Sam Colangelo, 32 of 64. Bradley Nadell, Brant Clark, Martin Nikas, Seth Jarvis, Jack Thompson, Brennan Ottman, Lucas Cormier, Anders Lee, Mark Stone, Marat Kushnudinov, and Justin Brazo. All right, that is it for hockey. We are on to 2025 Leafs Metal On-Card Authentics. That'll be coming up at the top of the hour. Look forward to having y'all in here for that shortly. Have that set up and good to go in a few. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Authentics on-card multi-sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know if we go live and EB Live. Also, mention no for today's date. The link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Also, I will note that this is technically case number 3. Didn't know it was up there as case number 2. That's why it just says 9-3 down here. Start off with Messi. Onkata Messi, 76 of 100. Good way to begin. Cheryl Swoops, 87 of 150. Jack Ham, 1 of 1. Nika Moore. The Under Armour background. 18 of 99. Box number 5. Hannah Hidalgo. 59 of 199. And a Hidalgo again. 84.99. I just complete the rainbow in one go. Box number 7. Magic Johnson, 67 of 150. Arena Sabalenka, 38 of 49. Box number 9. Nikamul again. 64.75. And finally, box number 10. Miss Libby Dunn. Five of 5. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. For the hits, Hannah Hidalgo, Irina Sabalenka, Lionel Messi, Jack Ham, Nika Moole, Magic Johnson, Nika Moole, Olivia Dunn, and Cheryl Swoops. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. And until next time, everybody, hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday and lead into the weekend.